You ready?
Let's do it.
Squad. I mean, it's been turning on with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't go close to her. If you with your gang, let me hear you say what?
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 4, episode 19 of the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my normally super producer, but today co-host, Mr. Killer Cam. How you doing tonight, my boy?
Yo, well, man, it's good to be here. Good to be back in the hot seat, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, the grind don't stop for us, man. We put on the show at 5:30, then we hop from the 5:30 show and hurry up and get here for normally the 8:30 show, but we 3 minutes late tonight, so the 8:33 show. But we're here, man. Season 4, episode 19, man. It feels good, man. How I know how your day was because I was with you. But for the show purposes, man, and all the people out there, man, how was your day today? Yeah.
Man, day was good. You know, we had a cool morning down here in Southwest Arkansas, Northeast Texas. For y'all who don't know, had a little cool front come in, so I was loving it. I was loving that part. Work was just that work. A little bit of a slow day, just preparation for a big week we got going on this week. For all of you that's watching, I'm sure y'all know one of the biggest rivalry games in Texarkana, if not the biggest, is going down this week on Friday. Liberty Aloe Leopards and the PG Hawks. So we're just getting everything squared up with that. Had a great show with the Leopards at walk-ons, and just making preparations to have a awesome broadcast with collaboration with LETV this Friday. So I'm excited for that. I know it's going to be crunk over there. Just can't wait.
Big shout out to Mr. Macaramba real quick. Hey, in the rush, Cam, I forgot. I gotta say, man, the lights is looking real good over there.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do a little bit.
Hey, so hold up one time, man. Hold up. We ain't big time enough for me to have the clap ons.
Right.
But hold up a little bit, man. Let me get my light situation. There we go. I get a little gleam.
Clap phone lights.
Yeah, big facts, man. But this weekend. First of all, for everybody who does not know, I have never been a sneaker head or a sneaker guy, right? Like I had nice shoes to wear, from time to time, but never was I going out searching for it, or definitely not getting involved in the community of it until I met Cam. You know what I'm saying? Cam is the Air Max genius. He's the guy. Everything Air Max. Hey, I just seen him buy a crazy pair this week.
First of all, for everybody who
but but Cam is all into the sneakers, man. I went to a sneaker show with him and I was hooked. You know what I'm saying? And now was this number 4 for me right here? I think.
Yeah, number 4. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, number 4 for me, man, or 3.
We ain't gonna count that one. We ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna let him live. Got to start somewhere.
Big facts, man. Got to crawl before you can walk. But I'm hooked in it, man. And this weekend, man, you took me to my first sneaker con. And I'm gonna let you talk about it.
So for y'all that don't know, SneakerCon is like the Super Bowl of sneaker conventions. They have them all over the United States, different cities. This weekend they had the Dallas SneakerCon that comes around once a year. I don't even know if they had one last year due to scheduling conflicts and of course the pandemic and stuff. But that was my very first sneaker show to go to, was a SneakerCon in Dallas. I think in 2020. I think it was right before the pandemic set in and shut everything down. I don't really remember why I was in Dallas that weekend. I know me and my wife Ginger, we were down there, celebrating something, just enjoying a weekend to ourselves. And I saw on Instagram some guys I was following, and saw the ads for it. I was like, yeah, we should go check this out. And we did. Of course, the line was long, like we experienced this weekend. I don't know if they've got the official count of how many people were in attendance. What up?
Big Fozzie, what's good, baby?
I don't know if they've got released the numbers on how many people was in attendance this week, but or this past weekend, but it was nuts. I'm gonna say just the amount of time we was there on Saturday on day one, there was at least 20,000 people in there. I would say that's a safe bet, and that might be a little low. Of course, they had some crazy guests. This one, they always have some celebrities pop up.
Woo!
Yeah, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair was in that thing. Nick's actually got a pretty cool video, got some up close and personal with Mr. Flair himself, and of course, Soldier Boy Big Draco was in that thing. Did a walkthrough, and little did we know after the show, after we were leaving, we spent a good amount of time in there. We actually walked out around the corner. There was a McLaren, a Mercedes Sprinter van, and a Rolls Royce Phantom, and we knew it was it's only a couple people in there. That's what that is. But little do we know that Soldier Boy was 5 feet away from us behind that tinted glass. We would have never known. And of course, his security wasn't going to let us get much closer, but it's a huge deal. All types of vendors. Of course, sneakers being the number one thing, but there's vintage clothing, people throwing clothing brands. Shout out to Culture Original, Texture Candy guy from Liberty Ilo. He was in there. Showed him some love, went by his booth, checked out some of his products. Of course, some other guys that I've met in the circuit, being the brand ambassador for Dallas Sneaker Convention. Flyer Kicks, always showing love. OG Laced, they did a crazy raffle. So many people in line. They had a raffle set up. Hey, follow a couple pages on Instagram. Here's your ticket. They did a drawing, and Nick was lucky enough for us to get in on that drawing. Got him a pair of ones.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope ones.
Big Draco.
So that was fly. But man, anything cultural, like lights, decorative lights, 3D cutouts from the neon signs. As my boy Ron would say, the rags.
The rags was crazy.
Custom rugs. Just anything and everything you could think of decoration wise. They had sneaker shaped candles. It's everything.
People getting their haircuts, getting lined up, podcasts going on.
Couple podcasts live going on while we were in there. It was powered by eBay Sneakers. They were legit checking and authenticating the shoes right there on the spot. Of course, everything set up by the vendors, of course, is heavily authenticated, so you ain't got to worry about going in there and getting no fakes, man. You know you're getting the real deal. Anywhere from baby shoes to NBA size player shoes, they got them. It's just if you're into sneakers, or if you just want to see some cool stuff, it's an experience I think everybody should check out at least once in their lifetime. But it's a must for me. Anytime I see one come around, especially SneakerCon, I gotta go. Of course, Nick was with me. Ron was with us. We got some crazy footage. Ron put us together a nice little recap. And it's doing some numbers on the gram. If you ain't seen it, check us out on the gram. Show us some love. We'd appreciate that. But it was nice, man. I can't say enough about it. It was worth the wait in line. You're going to wait in line unless you get the VIP tickets. Unfortunately, they were sold out before I could get my hands on some. And I didn't have enough clout to cut the line and SneakerCon. But it was an experience, man. It was dope. Of course, afterwards, get to experience everything in Dallas. Ate at a nice restaurant and had a good night, man. It was all the way live.
Big facts. Definitely took some more dope pictures downtown. I know we got those up on the gram too, so make sure y'all get over to the gram. And speaking of the gram, if you're watching right now, man, we appreciate you being over here tonight with us, man. We got some crazy stuff on the way. Just stay tuned. Bear with us for the episode, man. We got some great stuff for y'all, man. But get over there and hit that like button, that share button, man. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe. If you're on Spotify, the Apple Music, please get over to the YouTube and hit that subscribe. But we do love y'all over on the Spotify, the Apple Podcast, the iHeartRadio, anywhere you can hear podcast voice, you can hear my voice as well as a voice as the dreaded Archer, who will be absent tonight. But in his place, who other than my boy Killer Cam? Man,
big shoes to fill. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get in where I fit in.
Big facts, man. But I appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Hey, y'all gonna want to share. If you watching this tonight, I promise you're gonna want to share. All right. So make sure you go ahead and hit it now. You know what I'm saying? I may be more apt to choose you. We're gonna see though. You may somehow go ahead and hit it now while you're watching. And I'll tell y'all what we got going on here later on in a minute, man. But back to what Cam was saying. SneakerCon was the most legit sneaker show that I've been to since I started doing this. And obviously I want something, so it made it be that much more special to me. Matter of fact, I think I got the pair.
Show them what you're working with.
Yeah. I got a couple things from SneakerCon. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
Upgrades, people,
you
upgrades.
hear what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
The ones, man, the carbon fiber ones,
You
man.
see it? Let me. I gotta hit the light, hit it right, so you see the carbon. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So I got me a nice pickup. I got me a nice pickup right there, man. And then also Cam talked about it earlier, but we ran up on Cultural Originals, man, straight out of Texarkana, man. Straight out of Texarkana. I'm gonna have him on the pod. I told him I'm gonna hit him up and have him on the pod. But before I do that, you know what I'm saying? Here goes some of his merch. Everything hand drawn.
Hand drawn. That's all him, 100%. Nice message behind the designs and everything. All the different cultures, different flags and puzzle pieces that you see, to represent for everybody. So really dope stuff. If you go check him out, give him a follow on the gram. He's on Facebook as well. Shout out to him, man.
Exactly. We started the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast, man, as a platform that we wanted to build up so that our homeboys or whoever, you know what I'm saying, needed a place to come and show their stuff or whatever and get it out there. This was going to be that platform. And thanks to y'all, we got us a small following or a big enough following, I should say, that people want to show their stuff over here now, man. So we appreciate y'all for that again. But if y'all get a chance, man, go check out my boy Culture Original, man. He doing his own thing, man. He's drawing all of his own stuff, and that's not really heard of anymore. But he's drawing it all hand drawn, man, and he's getting it put on the apparel. Y'all do the stuff, man. But later on today, we're gonna have. Oh, hold up, maybe not. He having some technical difficulties, but I'll go ahead and tell y'all, man. We're gonna have my boy For the Toe coming on the show tonight, man. If you seen the thumbnail for the show tonight, we're gonna be giving away a pair of them Panda dunks, man. We got the highs and the lows for you, man. So you make sure you stay around for my boy to come on, man. I want to talk about my boy a little bit. I got linked up with my guy.
Let me stop you just 1 second. Just one second. Hold on.
Okay. Jordan Roberts still can't believe he let my white ass rock them J's back in the day.
Team J's.
I didn't wear shoes. I didn't know nothing about shoes back then. Jordans was Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I wore free runners and what was it back then? Roshis. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't wearing no J's. None of that, man. So hey.
One more, man. Shout out to my boy Matt checking
Matt
in.
Webb. What it do, man? We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man.
But yes, for the toe.
Exactly. I got linked up with him actually through one of my ex-Summer League basketball players who ended up becoming one of my interns. You know what I'm saying? And ended up
shout out that boy D-Rob.
Exactly. Shout out D-Rob. Ended up getting linked up with this guy For the Toe, man, Jackson Munger. I gotta stop calling him For the Toe. I gotta stop calling him by his regular name, man. But no, I got linked up with Jackson, man, through Dalton, and it's becoming a really good relationship. I wish I had the pair of his sneakers sitting beside me. But hey, really, really dope products over there on his page, man. Y'all get over there to Instagram to For the Toe. Follow him, man. Really dope product over there, man. Fast shipping. So make sure y'all get over there.
He's in the area. This ain't no out of town cat. This is homegrown. You know what I'm saying? What we try to represent, try to support the local people, whatever, whatever hustle they got going on, whether it be the podcast or the clothes or the shoes, man, he's got everything. And Nick could tell you, in my downtime at work, I'm constantly looking, constantly looking at who's got what, who's got the deals. And 2 or 3 times a day, I'll show him my phone screen, be like, hey, rocking with these, but from I think it was maybe like the second or third one we had went to. My boy Flyer Kicks, he had both pair. He had the strawberry milk and the chocolate milks that you end up getting in, and of course, it's not always size 12 and a size 13. It's not always the easiest to find some of these hot shoes. So I knew Nick was liking them, and just one day I was on Instagram rolling and I come across For the Toes page, checking his story out, and I saw he had a pair of chocolate dunks. size 13. I tagged Nick in the post. Here they are. And 2 days later, he walked in with them. Hey, what you think? What you think? Hold on. Is this him right here? Yeah.
Exactly, man. Hey, we about to bring my boy on right here.
Give me a thumbs up if you're ready, my boy. We're going to put you on the screen. All right, good. Here we go, folks. There he is.
Hello.
What's up, brother?
How y'all doing, man? Sorry about the black and white. I'm not sure why it's doing that.
Hey, I kind of dig it.
Yeah. A little vintage.
I was listening though. I heard y'all talking about the giveaway. We got them right here, ready for y'all.
Yes, sir.
The brand new Panda Dunks. We got the lows, and if you're really feeling the wintertime, you know what I mean. We can
Exactly.
Get eyes too.
There
we can get you right. You know, they're black and white anyway, so it don't matter.
Exactly. Black and white for the black and white screen, man. Hey,
the Pandas, yes, sir.
Panda
check this out. Check this out right here. Check this out. I got my man Jackson on here, man. It wouldn't be right if I brought him on here and didn't let him tell us about For the Toe, man. You know, I'm a huge fan of For the Toe.
Yes, sir. You know I appreciate you, man. Y'all been showing a lot of love. I really do appreciate it.
Big facts, man. So tell me how For the Toe got started, man, and then like where you see it going here soon.
Yeah, so senior year of high school, I really wasn't, after I graduated, I really wasn't feeling a job. You know, nobody really is. And so I was like, what am I going to do? Because I don't like being broke. I had a girlment at the time. So I'm like, I got to have some type of money. I got to have some type of money.
Yeah.
And so I've always, you know, I never really cared about shoes until like 10th grade. I don't know why, but the people around me really like shoes. So I got into shoes too.
Yeah.
And I went to Plato's Closet. And I tell all my people this every time. They're like, how'd you start? Like, and I have the receipt right here. I keep it with me at all times. I keep it in my phone.
Day one.
32 cents. And I'm sorry, $32.48 on some beat Air Maxes. I'm talking like beat. Like they were ruined. And
which Air Maxes were the? Hold on.
I remember it, man.
Air Max 97. Yes, sir.
Platinum.
Yes, sir. The silver joints. I already know what he's talking about.
Yes, sir. He knows. Anyways. So yeah, I took them back to the house. It took me like 2 or 3 days to clean them, and I even had to send them to my sister to repaint the midsole. Like, I mean, I was trying to get it going, and so I got them restored. I sold them for I think like 85 after fees and everything, and I never looked back from there. I just kept, you know, flipping it, and I've learned how to make it better over time. You see, I mean, we started with the Air Maxes. We got that's like half the inventory right there. You know, we got some, so it's moving now, and like you said, where I want it to go. To be completely honest, shoes is kind of like a stepping stone for me. Like I really see myself at like a higher spot than this. Yeah. And I really just, I'm kind of using shoes as like, this is what I'm good at. Like I like shoes. I have a passion for shoes, you know, like, and I have a decent clientele to where I can push this out for as long as I can. And then honestly, hopefully move on to something bigger. So yeah. But I am deeply in love with shoes, and I really am. No matter what I do, shoes, I'm always gonna have shoes with me. I love shoes, man.
So I got a question.
What's up?
We got a sneakerhead in here, so somebody I can identify with.
Yeah.
So 97s was your first pair that kind of jumped you off.
Yes, sir.
Which is, I think that's dope because, you know, I had shoes. You know, I was always in the Air Maxes. That was just kind of my thing, you know, the 90s. Right. And then I kind of got into Vans because they had some different like concepts and different bodegas, different designers. But when I got back into, I guess you could say, collecting, my first pair that I bought was the Phantom Green 97s. I got them out of Champs in Longview. Still got them. And your boy Dalton has the ones, the same colorway, and they are so beat.
Yes,
I'm just telling you, every time I see them, like, man, take them off, put them up, do something with them.
Fix them up or something.
But what was the first shoe that got you into like sneakers? Like, what was your?
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
When you put them on, you just knew he was there.
It was the Jordan 13 True of Flight, or maybe True Flight. They're all white with just like some red lining. And my homeboy, his name is Avon May. Shout out Avon. He had them, and I needed them. That was the first shoe. Like everybody has that shoe, where like you see it and you're like, I need those. And it was some 13s. It was something I never really saw myself wearing, but for some reason I was like, I need those, and that was it. That was it for me, man. That was it. Ever since then, I just kept getting. I got the shimmers on right now. You can't really see, but
yeah.
I got a question for you too, since you just said, you know, you restored the Beat Maxes, man. I got a pair of LeBrons and a pair of Gamma 12s that I've been trying to get restored for like the past 3-4 years.
Nick, Mr. Nick, and Mr. Cam, and anybody else listening.
No, don't put that Mr. on me. Don't do me like that.
If you need shoes restored, clean, that's where I'm comfortable at. That's my niche. That's where I started. Just let me know. I got you. Free of charge, bro. I got you.
Oh, snap.
I got
you ain't saying nothing but a word. I got the return.
Passion,
I got the return label. So hey, you ain't saying nothing but a word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, am I loud? Because this is not my mic right here.
No, you good.
Mic. Okay.
No, you sound good, man. Yeah, you clear. You clear.
You good, man. Hey, we came from the bottom with this, just like that beat pair of 90s. Hey, we had beat mics.
Everybody
cameras.
got a story, man.
Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely understand. Sir. But no, man, you sound good. But we appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Like he said, go ahead and pull them pandas out one more time, man. For anybody just coming on the pod right now. We got giving away the lows. That's a size 9. Am I correct? That's a size 9.
Yes, sir. Both
size 9 on the pandas. Giving these pandas away for the free. All you got to do, follow For the Toe on Instagram and Read, Talk, and Listen podcast on Instagram. All right, that's all you got to do. For the Toe and the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast on Instagram, and you're gonna be entered to win that pair of dunks right there, man.
Hey,
hot pair.
Jordan said, where can we find your details, Mr. Jackson? I got several retro J's that have been sitting on the shoe rack for years. I primarily wear boots. On Instagram, For the Toe, THATOE. That is his Instagram stuff. The number 4, number 4, THATOE on Instagram. Slide in the DMs, man. He's gonna get you fixed up. I didn't know you were doing restorations. I don't have any right now, but I have actually seen a couple pair at different sneaker shows that we go to that were in need of restoration, and they were so cheap. I was like, man, I wish. Actually, I do have a pair. I've got a pair of Have a Nike Day 95s that the soles are just so discolored.
Hey, that was my first Air Max. No cap. That was my first Air Max. Have a Nice Day 95s. I love those, man.
I've got the 95s and I've got the ones, and I just can't find the 97s for a price. I just want to jump on it.
Right.
I got to complete the trifecta.
Yeah, no, those are crazy. I love the little smiley face. That's the check. That's cool. That's cool.
My daughter actually hooked me up. She got me the mouse pad just like last
fire.
week. Got a cool little 8-year-old. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. So tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Hey, outside of For the Toe, what are you getting into? You say the shoe game is just a stepping stone, man. So where's Jackson going?
Yeah, so I'm actually in college right now. This is my dorm right here. So I'm studying right now. I'm in business entrepreneurship, but I kind of realized being an entrepreneur, you don't need a degree. So I was like, why am I studying to be an entrepreneur? So I'm about to switch it. We actually just opened up a program at my school. I go to Southern Arkansas, by the way.
Okay. Shout out the Mule Riders.
Magnolia, right? Yes, sir. Right down the street. I'm about to switch to business analytics. That's something I'm really interested in. I've always liked spreadsheets. I don't know. I'm a big number guy. I like stuff like that. Like my spreadsheet for my inventory and everything, super organized. Like my spreadsheet for my sales has everything that you could have. I'm a big fan of spreadsheets. So yeah, I think I want to go there. But honestly, for the long term, like what I want to do as far as entrepreneurship, because I do want to have a steady job, but at some point I want to be rich enough to where I don't. Yeah. And that's everybody though, And I'm really interested in real estate, and I'm sure y'all are too, and to some degree, because I mean, you buy a piece of real estate, hold it for 10 years, and you're making money. And obviously, that's not what I want to do. But there's a lot to do in real estate. So that's really where I see myself in a business analytics spot, like something like that. Like I kind of want to do just any type of statistics related thing. I'm really interested in that, and I'm also interested in real estate.
Big bag, give my boy the hand claps, man. Shout out to a young boy.
Thank you.
What year did you graduate high school?
2021. So
2021. Nice. And the youngster out here with the good business mindset. That's,
thank you, sir.
That's rare for, or at least for what I've experienced. Youngsters your age, man. So I can respect the hustle, respect the grind, and making chess moves. So.
Yes, sir. And y'all got it going on too. I really like what y'all are doing here too.
Oh yeah, man. See, that's the difference between you and us. And see, I'm 28. Cam, you can say your age if you want to. You know what
We
I'm
gonna
saying?
talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, old enough to party?
Yes, sir.
So we,
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? We waited on it. We talk about this all the time. I know you've been going back and watching the past shows and stuff. You've
Yeah.
probably heard us talk about it all the time, man. If you want to do something, hop out there and get it. And you're a
Get it
great
done.
example of that because you're a sophomore in college. I see the inventory behind you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Four to Toe. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Everybody around me is a fan of Four to Toe. You know what I'm saying? So you got
Appreciate
your
that.
good thing going. And we're gonna run it up with this right here because you gotta follow Four to Toe
Yes,
and the
sir.
Read Talk and Listen podcast Instagram page if you want to get a chance to win these Panda dunks. Hey, and y'all know
Free.
what's coming up. All right,
For the
Christmas
free.
is coming up.
Christmas.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody you know wants these Panda dunks. I guarantee it.
Somebody.
I guarantee it. Or
Somebody.
you may want them. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna give y'all a chance to win them. And I'm actually about to give y'all a chance to win something right now. All right. Right now, y'all finna be able to win something. All right. All y'all gotta do right now is share this stream. All right. Share this live stream. And you're gonna win something right now. Let me pull it up right here so I can see who we got on the share button. You share this live stream, I'm finna give you something right now.
Let's see. It's 8:58 real time. I know we're on a little bit of a delay for you folks. We're gonna let it crank till 9 o'clock. So you got 2 minutes to get those shares in. You can see the shares. I can't see them. I can't see who's all sharing. So as long as you can see them, we're gonna pick a winner right here live on the Read Talk and Listen tonight for a special mystery giveaway.
I know some of my people are on here. There's some people in the living room that are on here. Y'all share the live real quick. Get some people on here.
Exactly.
And
Share that
get
live.
entered in the giveaway. Yes, sir.
How can I see right now? I got Jordan Fazolero on the share. I got Brandon Loris on the share. Shout out my boy Brandon Loris, man. You know what I'm saying? I got Coach Surratt on the share. You know what I'm saying? And he put hashtag ILO. Y'all know what week
Yes,
it is.
sir.
Y'all know what week it is. PG Liberty ILO week. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say LEPG week since they at home? I ain't gonna do no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do no
Respect on the
disrespect.
name.
You know what I'm saying? LEPG week. Coach Surratt. I might get chopped off if I give you this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can win this. But hey, no, I'm just playing. Everybody in the pot. Y'all keep sharing it, man. Y'all keep sharing the thing, and I'm gonna pick somebody to give something to. And we gonna be doing this the whole way. All right, we're gonna be doing this the whole way up to the giveaway of the dunks. We're gonna be giving stuff away, man. Every show.
So much planned.
So y'all just bear with us. Like I said, bear with us on the giveaway, and we're gonna give away more than we anticipated on giving away. You know what I'm saying? Just for y'all. Because y'all been Read Talk and Listen. What I call them? My Read Talk and listeners.
Read Talk and Listen. RTL Army.
You hear me? Who else shared that thing right there? Why am I getting the same notification 5 times? Hey, Brandon, it don't matter if you share it more than once. You only get it ain't gonna help you out.
1 inch repair, my boy.
He need him. He need him.
That ain't gonna help you out, but I appreciate it.
He done shared it on his burner account.
I appreciate it. Hey, that boy Coach Surratt said Harris Field will be rocking this Friday, man. If y'all ain't got nothing to do, I can't. I thought I could.
You got it. Yeah, popped up.
Oh, I took it down. So yeah, I'm a newbie back here. You know what I'm saying?
Harris Field will be rocking. That is for shit show, as they say.
Big fact. Hey, if you ain't got nothing going Friday night and you in the Texarkana area, man, I'm telling you, it's only one spot to be for that night. That's gonna be that football game is gonna be lit.
No matter what team, nobody. Hey.
Who y'all got?
So kind of how we got connected, through Dalton Robertson. He was interning with us. So we work for a sports media program, and we have to say as unbiased as possible. And we talk amongst ourselves, but just so it's not. I mean, let the internet tell it. They gonna say who they think we're gonna pick, but
professional, yes sir.
I don't know what colors y'all got on, but let's leave it at that.
Yes sir. I hear you.
Hey, yeah, well, after we can definitely have a little rundown, after the live, and I'll tell you what I think gonna happen in this game. Man.
Hey, yeah, and no matter who you're rooting for, if you're a fan of football, if you're just a fan of just being at a live event, this gets no really. It's two teams, one city coming together, winner take all. It's a long standing rivalry that's been going on, and there's nothing. But I constantly get jammed up because we're working. And I'll be trying to produce the football game, and I'm standing up in the press box. I'm watching the game, and I'm not updating the score and running commercials like I'm supposed to be doing. I'm watching the game. I can't help it. I love it. But yes. So how we gonna do this drawing, man? Drawing is officially closed.
How many we got on there? How many shares we got on there right now?
I can't. I don't even know where to look at.
Go to it right now. I can only see it in my notification bar. You know what I'm saying? Until the show is over. But
hold on. Hey, you was talking about being an SAU alum. Hey, I got one right here, man. I hope he was ready.
Hello.
I popped him on the screen like he was a guest. I got excited.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, now y'all can formally be introduced, man. I know me and you been chatting back and forth, man. But hey, this is my ace right here, man. It's my brother.
Yes, sir. I seen him on the stream.
Yes, sir. The dreaded Archer right here, man. Hey, it's Jackson, man, for the toe. You know what I'm saying?
I heard a lot about you, man. I see you got the slides in the back.
Yes, sir. Always. We always got the slides.
Oh, yeah, man. How long you been in the shoe game?
About a year now. We just passed a year this summer. So I started my senior year of high school.
Oh, dang. So a year.
Yes, sir.
You've been doing it. You a veteran this thing.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I wouldn't never known. The way he runs his page, the variety that he's got, the good quality, the stuff that I see, man, I would have at least 5-year veteran. I was going to think. I know guys that's been doing it for longer than that, and ain't taking, they ain't doing the marketing, they ain't taking the pictures like you take. They're not promoting themselves. So, hey, man, you're doing big things out there.
No, I appreciate that a lot.
I'm here in South Dakota, and I'll be showing people. Like when I'm hitting my store, hey man, you go check out these shoes.
Hey, I appreciate it.
You got the exclusive, man.
Thank y'all. That means a lot for real. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, hey man, I hadn't even thought about that connection. I hadn't even thought about that connection. Trey graduated from SAU as well, man. So that's another connection right there. So it was meant to be.
It went down in Talbot Hall, baby.
Hey, it still does, bro. It still does. Man, it still does.
It's one thing we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about some stuff tonight. Mm-hmm. So what sports do you follow? You a sports guy? Because I can't let my re-talking listeners down. So
I'm a football guy. I'll call myself a football guy.
Okay, you're a football guy.
I watch a little bit of basketball.
We ain't gonna talk about basketball too much this year. I got a feeling. All right. Yeah. I got a feeling we ain't gonna talk about basketball too much this year.
Who's your team?
After what I seen the other night. I'm a LeBron fan.
I got you.
So if I talk about basketball this year, it's gonna be a bunch of arguing. And I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can put myself through that.
Yes, sir.
But no, man, college football been going nuts. You know what I'm saying? It's been going nuts all season long. Obviously, one of the biggest upsets. I don't know I guess it is upset because it was Alabama, but we can't act like Tennessee wasn't a top team already before this game.
Right.
But Tennessee, I don't even really want to talk about the game. We're going to get to that in a second. I want to talk about the aftermath of the game first.
Chaos.
All right. I've never seen a field be rushed that way. All right. First of all, the fireworks go up around the entire stadium. All right. Lights that whole thing up orange. Shout out to whatever photographer that was that snapped that pic. The Goodyear blimp, whoever it was. Then they rushed the field, and Tennessee pretty much already figured they was going to win that game and hired extra security to protect the field goal post. All right?
Get your money back.
They couldn't stop them folks from getting to them field goals. Not only did they not rip the field goal down, they said, hey, we finna carry this motherfucker out of here.
How'd it go? Did you see the video where it's rushing and you just see it disappearing into the crowd of people? It's gone.
It's gone, and then it just rises back up. And it's like watching SpongeBob. Like when they got the band rolling around that SpongeBob episode from the top, they picked that hoe up and it just started moving. Like ants underneath it or something. Yeah. It just started moving, man. And they took it, and I'm pretty sure they dumped it in the mighty Mississippi. Or something like that, whatever river that was,
and now they got to GoFundMe to get it replaced.
Hey, I seen last night they had put a TikTok up, and it's that girl's voice was like, "No, this is nice. It don't smell like roaches over here or nothing."
Hey, I don't even know why they got to GoFundMe. If all you got to do is hit up your Hall of Fame alumni, Peyton Manning. Say, hey, we need a couple field goal posts.
We want orange ones. We want checkered ones.
We want some fancy stuff.
Yeah, we want the checker ones, but
Bro, I'm gonna tell you how disconnected I've been this weekend. After I've been hunting all weekend. I didn't even know Alabama lost.
Nah, that was a shock, wasn't it?
boy.
I had no idea they lost.
Hey, listen, man, it was wild. And then all the after effects, like I know y'all seen the Alabama girl walking down the street and the Tennessee girl just letting her have it. If y'all haven't seen that, y'all gotta go. Hey, I don't even know how to type it in to find it. But it's an Alabama fan, a female. She's a student, looks like around that age. She's walking and she's crying. And a Tennessee girl walks past her and goes, "Oh, you're not going to? Are you going to the national championship this year? That's what I thought, you ugly ass."
No.
Nah.
Hey man, they let them have it, man. I only know 2 Tennessee fans. All right, or I guess the whole entire family of Tennessee fans, and that's the Awesomes. All right, they've been Tennessee fans since we was in elementary school, right? And I'm like, why do we all like Tennessee? They trash. You know what I'm saying? Because Tennessee ain't really never won nothing in my era. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
But the way them fans rushed that field, man, to show that I'm watching Tennessee. All right,
Man, that's hard.
But
and to take the post out the stadium, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Exactly. And then they also had a receiver. Bryce Young had a hell of a game too, but they lost, so we ain't talking about y'all. They had a receiver, 6 catches, 207 yards, 5 TDs in that game.
Hell of a game.
Kool-Aid, where was you at? Kool-Aid must have took the night off. No Kool-Aid McKinstry for the Crimson Tide with all that
The
happening.
lights got too big for him.
I don't want to say that because I mess with Kool-Aid. I hope the lights didn't get too big for him. But with all that being said, Alabama is dropped as of right now. Alabama's not in the playoffs.
The number 6.
So I need y'all to give me right now who is going to be in the playoffs. Because I want to know if y'all going to put Bama back in there. So give me who you got in the playoffs. We start with you, Trey.
Ooh, I don't even know who the top 10 is.
Georgia's number 1.
All right, so we got Georgia, Ohio State, Tennessee, Michigan. Well, Michigan gonna lose to Ohio State, so that'll put Clemson at number 4 if that happens. Tennessee will mess around and lose. Bama will be back in the playoff. So I'll have Georgia, Bama, Ohio State.
Hey, y'all gonna lose me for a second.
Clemson. So yeah, Georgia, Ohio State, Clemson, Bama.
Look, as an Arkansas person, I gotta put Arkansas in there. Just got to
talk about it. Tell them.
Got to. Yes, sir. Trey, are you an Arkansas fan?
No, sir.
Nah. Who's your team though?
Bro, I can't stand Razorback. So like I grew up, I was a Bobby Bowden fan down in Florida State. Then once he retired, I kind of just like an independent. But I mean, I since I played football at the Naval Academy, so every once in a while I cheer for the midshipmen. So
I got you.
That's my team I gotta go with.
No, I agree with you for the most part, but I gotta throw Arkansas in there just out of love, man. Just out of love.
Hey, one of these days, I'm gonna feel. See, I can't even say what I want to say right now because it's a damn game Friday. But one of these days, I'm gonna feel for Arkansas the way I feel about the team. All right,
it's
I'm
rough.
gonna feel. I used to hate. I'm not gonna cap. I used to hate Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say used to. I kind of still do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because the fan base of the Arkansas Razorbacks it's too crazy. It's like Cowboys fans. It's too wild for me. Even though they have learned, which is why I'm starting to like them a little bit. The fans have learned how to be reasonable a little bit more. I'm starting to like the Razorbacks a little bit, man. But I think the Razorbacks for me have become that team. Like they've been getting their head thumped for so long that I'm just like, I want to see you succeed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They're doing their thing. They're doing their thing to an extent.
Exactly. Now it's a hometown guy on the team now, Landon Jackson, a couple guys from Ashdown and stuff like that that came through there. So I'm messing with the Hogs. But my boy Brandon Lewis, shout out Brandon Lewis, Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, Clemson, or TCU. That's another conversation that people aren't ready to have yet.
Yeah.
TCU sitting at 6-0 right now.
They'll win the Big 12.
Okay, so if TCU wins out, does Bama have to lose again?
Yep. They have to lose again.
Can Clemson, if Bama and Clemson go undefeated? I mean, not Bama, if Clemson and TCU go undefeated, who gets in?
Bama still get in.
I'm saying out of them two. You saying Bama gonna be in on that fourth spot?
No, Clemson gets in.
I think the reason I think TCU will get in is because of what happened last time.
Who they got?
This will be their second time being pushed out of that with a good season. I don't think they'll do it to him again.
Yeah, Brandon they got a first year coach. So yeah, if he first year coach and he doing what he's doing, he'll definitely get coach of the year. And you can't not have the coach of the year in the playoff.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly. Or they'll say, well, this is why we're going to because they already got the 12 team or whatever in place.
Yeah.
Well, this is why we're going to the 12 team right here. So I'm sorry this time, but we got y'all next time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Powers that be really don't give a damn.
They really don't. Well, here's the thing. Most of the people that's on that college football committee, they really have no affiliation with college football. They just kind of like, oh, I went to this school. So you got a seat. I'm a senator or I'm a governor, and they put you on a table. So they really don't have a dog in the fight, really.
Yeah, I feel that. Hey, I know Cam closed down, but I'm going to open it back up. We're going to go because I can't see y'all shares to the end of the show anyway. So we're going to open it back up. We're going to give y'all to keep sharing it. If you can share the show, right? If you haven't shared the show yet, go ahead and share the show, and you're going to have a chance to win something. I'm going to give something away tonight. So y'all,
might be, y'all. We're going to announce the winner next week on the Read, Talk, and Listen. Tune in live. You don't have to be present to win. Share the show. We're going to draw it live. We'll get all the names. We'll do the little spinning wheel. We'll do it old school, pull out of the hat. Not this hat, but a hat. All right.
Trent Smith says Kansas a contender this year on a real note.
Hey, shout out for Trent Smith tuning in over there on the YouTube, man. We appreciate you.
Big facts, man. We're trying to drive that activity over there on the YouTube. So if you're watching right now, go to the YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know when we're going live. If you haven't yet, I know my man came in late. Get over to the Instagram and follow my boy at @DreadedArcher, DA_DreadedArcher17.
For sure. Hey, man,
right.
We noticed everybody got their gear so far. Hey, y'all stuff in the mail. It's in the mail.
Better be a y'all on that.
Where mine at, Trey? We can trade.
We can trade. Hey,
there
we go.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Hey, because
if you're gonna trade some Dreaded Archer gear for sneakers, I got you. I get you with some plus sizes.
I got you. Hey, that's my guy Trent though. He's actually in the living room right now. He's my roommate. That's one of my good friends. So shout out Trent. Yes, sir.
Already. So are you at SAU now or?
Yes, sir. This is my dorm right here. Yes, sir. We're running out the dorm.
Running out the dorm.
Hey, don't be too loud, player. I know how it was.
If only I was in Talbot. If I was in Talbot, I'd be fine.
Oh yeah. Hey,
y'all boys wild.
Beasley said, "Oh snap! Is that the toe? That's the toe, man.
Yes, sir. That's the toe right there.
Live in it.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Hey, you know what we gotta do, don't you?
What?
We gotta get Jackson in the ground blind on a tree stand, man.
Hey, we got to.
I'm down. Y'all just let me know.
Big fact.
I know y'all hunt for real.
One of my biggest missions at jumping into the hunting industry and the archery game and all that stuff, bro, is I want to bring real swag to the woods, real swag on the mountain. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wears the same exact thing in the hunting industry. Everybody wears the same exact thing in the archery shoot. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Well, when we show up to the archery shoot, I hunt in this.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hunt. Once I ain't got there yet, but once I get my collection there, I'm gonna hunt in the J.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta give you some beaters, some hunting J's.
You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to do.
Air Max Genome boots, baby.
Man, hey,
sir.
So that's that we want to bring the crossover, man. And you gonna be a part of that. You just said it.
For sure.
You just said it.
I'm down. Hey, really? I mean, if you need something and you got money like that, you can really wear the Panda highs out there. I mean,
hey,
that's not a bad shoe.
And they're gonna be free if you like if you follow the Read, Talk, and Listen page, Instagram page, and For the Toe Instagram page, you can have you a free pair to hunt in.
Free pair.
You know what I'm saying? Because once you get your Dreaded Archer hat and you get your bow, you can hunt like a dreaded Archer Pro, baby. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get it right, baby. You got to get it right, man.
Shout out to my Jack Vocals.
Big facts, man. Hey, what we got to do? What we got to do to get four to toe at a sneaker convention, man?
That you just got to ask me. I'm there. I'll be going to Conway a little bit for some of the events, you know. But yeah, no, you talking about like SneakerCon and stuff?
I mean, SneakerCon.
What we was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
like you was just there, like we were discussing.
Yeah.
So you know, we go and we'll go 2 or 3 deep.
Mhm.
And you know, depending on if it's a 2-day or a single day, you know, you're looking at, just for general admission, you're looking at, you know, $30 a piece.
Yeah.
But if you get a booth rental, depending on the event, you know, they're anywhere from 100, 150. But we're going to look into how many passes we can get. So if we can get a vendor booth with 4 passes, me, Nick, our boy Ron, who does videography and stuff, and of course yourself, you can have the table space set up, bring some inventory down there, sell the shoes. We want to set up beside you and set up and do a live podcast right there inside the convention. So, you know, we'll have to work on like the logistics, but I mean, Dallas is about as far as we go for now.
Yeah.
I've got a connection that's been hitting me up to, you know, do some brand ambassador stuff for him in Houston, but that's a trip.
That's a drive. That's a drive.
Dallas is
Bradley said, "Shout out Delta Chi." SAU.
Oh,
Shout out Delta Chi.
Wait, what's Delta Chi?
We just started that, actually. That's my fraternity. We just started that last semester.
Oh shit! Hey,
shout out to my boy Star.
I'm Sigma Pi.
You're Sig Pi? Hey,
was
shout out
Sig
Sig Pi too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Represent.
you can't say that without saying the name.
tell them who the name is. Ring through the halls.
Black Lavender, baby. Ask him about me. Ask him about Black Lavender.
Ask about me, baby. Ask him.
I got you. That's funny.
Big facts.
Man, I really like that idea. I never thought about that, but that's innovative, bro. I really like that a lot. And like I say, Dallas is straight. Dallas is straight. I mean, I go to Conway a lot. So if y'all would even make that trip, I mean, there's lots of really good events. There's some good people out there. I don't know if y'all know my guy, V2V Souls. Have y'all heard of him?
I see him on your page when during the live.
Turning up.
Yeah, during the live.
Yeah,
sure.
that's my guy. But yeah,
I know there's lots of cats from Northwest Arkansas that was at SneakerCon, and I've seen others like Get Fly Club, NWA Hype, which, you know, they got that big store there in Fayetteville Mall. But I've been looking at going to that Springdale swap meet, that NWA swap meet. I've been thinking about going up there just when there's stuff going on, but it's like every time they have something, it's a big show in Dallas that, you know, I've got either obligations to, or I done seen, you know, somebody pop up and have, like, you know, Sean Witherspoon's pop up and we're giving these away.
Man, man, that's a lot of money.
Big
but we're talking about the linebacker.
Boy,
the shoe designer.
Yeah.
Oh,
97 joints.
Played for Missouri and for the Falcons.
No, not him.
No relation.
But yeah, okay. So that's what we're saying, man. We trying to get four to toe to pull up. We trying to get four to toe to pull up with us.
Four to toe's there. You heard it here. We're there. Let's do it.
Hey, y'all heard it here first on the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. We're gonna have a collab booth.
Yes, sir.
A collab booth.
I like it.
I don't even know what we don't know what sneaker show yet. We're gonna have a collab booth at a sneaker show. And if you can't make it down there, guess what? It don't matter because we're going live.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's one thing we'll have to figure out, is make sure we got something, you know, where we have a power source. You know, of course, got to have some internet. But, you know, we'll be in that thing. I run hotspot off my phone.
We saw it be done, so we know it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. It can be done. You know, they had that one at Dallas Market Hall, so I'm sure they might have had some extra amenities. But, yeah, I'm going to get on that, man. Me and Nick, we definitely want to talk about that. We'll work it out where everybody's schedule. So you a sophomore, so you of age, so you know what I'm saying. We after party, we gonna hook that up
too. Yes, sir. Let's run.
Take you out and show you the city, baby.
Big facts, man. So Jackson, you have you done any hunting? Do you hunt?
I don't a lot, but I have been. I've been primarily duck hunting.
Okay.
We do that too.
Okay. Well, I'm there. Y'all just let me know. I know y'all really do that though.
First of all, I'm kind of like a facade in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like a facade.
You got the relation though.
I hunt. You know what I'm saying? And I love it, and I'm getting into it, and I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know me, I just make it look like it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I just make it look like I mean, you
Make it
know
till you
what I'm
make
saying?
it.
You hear me?
But
I
Trey,
live it.
you do this for real.
I
huh?
lit it. Shit.
That's life.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
hey,
yeah.
but hey, like I said, I'm getting there.
Yes, sir.
But man,
Beasley
hey.
doing in the full in the comments. I ain't even finna pop him up. But Beasley,
But man, hey man, you know, like I said earlier, man, we started this podcast for everybody to have a platform to come out and say what they need to say, get their brand out there and stuff like that. You having your own brand, man, you got anything you just you want the people to know about For the Toe, anything you want the people to know about Jackson?
Yeah. So, if you have me added on Snap, you see a lot that I like to post a lot of motivational stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, if you add me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, get me on everything, and just my message really is just like, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. By no means am I rich, am I like above anyone else, but I put my foot down as a person who doesn't usually do that. You know what I mean? And it worked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And 3 other people here that are doing the same thing, doing what they want to do and making it happen. So if we can do it, anybody can do it. So
Big fact.
yeah.
That.
Big facts, man. Big facts, man. Hey, well, we ain't gonna hold you up, man. We appreciate you hopping on with us
I
tonight, my
appreciate
boy.
y'all.
Hey,
absolutely.
For the Toe, THATOE, man. Make sure y'all get over there. Follow For the Toe on Instagram, and also follow the Retalk and Listen podcast on Instagram for a chance to win a free pair of Panda dunks. All right, we got the highs
Panda.
and the lows, baby.
Panda.
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 You
Panda.
know what I'm saying? Look at them right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
They looking nice.
Anything.
Looking nice. All right. So make sure y'all get over there, follow them pages. How long we say we're gonna keep this up for? We're gonna keep it going for a month.
I say about a month. Let's do November 19th, November 20th.
November 19th. All right,
Yes,
y'all just
sir.
heard it. November 19th, we're giving away a pair of Pandas. We got hella giveaways leading up to it. I'm actually gonna give away something tonight. If you share this post, you're gonna get a DM from me after when the show goes off. And then we'll announce you next week. But we're gonna give away something tonight. We're gonna give away something next week. We might give away 2 or 3 things next week.
Hey,
all right.
And by then, I got some exclusive Dreaded Archer t-shirts. Only 20 gonna be made, and it's gonna be hoodies. 20 hoodies gonna be made.
Limited run.
Limited run.
I'll throw one out there.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yes,
You're gonna get a limited, only 20 gonna be made ever. All right.
Ever.
20 gonna be made ever. Some exclusive Dreaded Archer merch. All right.
Hey,
And it's
and
real.
throw them all away.
It's so this Dreaded Archer merch is so exclusive. I ain't even got none yet. All right.
Not a single lick.
I ain't even got none yet. All right.
It's cats all on Instagram flexing they shit. All right. And I'm just like, I've been reporting their account as spam. Hey, no, I ain't that bad. I ain't gonna do them like that.
Hey, we even had cats go out and kill something in a Dreaded Archer merch, and then sent me the picture after I didn't kill nothing.
Exactly, man. So hey, make sure y'all sharing these posts, man. Liking, engagement matters is what I'm gonna say for this giveaway, especially for the giveaways leading up to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm handpicking them. You know what I'm saying? I'm handpicking the giveaways leading up to it. So engagement matters. Hop in that comment section all throughout this giveaway. Make sure you sharing it. Make sure you liking it. Make sure you subscribe. If I mess around and see you on the gram, the Facebook, and the YouTube, oh yeah, you gonna get something.
Show love.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that boy said, "Can I get a Dreaded Archer hoodie with the dip nugget tucked away in the hood?"
No, he said the Dreaded Archie. I don't know Dreaded Archie.
Autocorrect.
Hey, but no, man. Hey, shout out to you, Jackson, for real though, man. You doing your thing.
Shout out y'all. I appreciate it for a lot.
Hey, you got the homies on there. Go ahead.
Some flyer makes. It's not no regular degular. It's exclusive.
All right.
Size 12. DM me. Money good.
Got you. What sizes y'all wear? Nick, you got a 13. Trey, what you wear?
12. All
right. I'm gonna be looking for y'all. I really do appreciate it, man. Y'all
we appreciate you too, man. Hey, we're gonna chop it up with you later on.
For sure. Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate y'all. You have a good one.
All right, you too, my boy. Cam, get him out of here.
Gotta go, dog.
Hey, nah, for real though. Shout out to Jackson, man, for the toe, man. Real cool cat. Shout out my boy D-Rob for that link up right there too, man. Because that's gonna end up being something special. You know what I'm saying? So Hey, I know you missed some of his story, Trey, but hey, my boy started with a pair of a busted dusted Air Max, man. From where he say he went? City Trends?
Plato's Closet.
Plato's Closet.
Had a pair of Air Max 97s out of Plato's Closet for $32. Flipped them for the 85. Ain't quit yet.
Ain't look back yet, man. My bad for doing you for the bad saying City Trends too.
Hey, that's the American dream, baby.
Exactly, man. But hey, I know you came on late, so I didn't get a chance to ask you, man. What any dreaded archer news? Any hunting stories? I know Team Dreaded Archer is 0 for 4.
Shit, 0 for 5, G.
0 for 5.
0 for 5. Hey, well, I'm gonna take that back. So, Saturday, my mind was I'm just gonna kill something, get a doe down. Boom, put a doe down. You know what I'm saying? She take off, gone. So I let my bow out the tree. As I let my bow down, my bow hit the ground. I hear do to the left. So I turn. Big 8-point that's been on the game cam since the summer. He ain't going nowhere. He actually was probably bedded up behind me somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm busted. I'm done. I can't get to him. Ain't got no bow. But he said he eating acorns. He ain't studying me. So I slowly bring the bow back up. Knock an arrow. Turn to the left. Full draw. Put it right on the shoulder. And as I go, I'm right as I about to pull the trigger. We make eye contact. So I take my eyes off the pin, look at him, and I'm like, he's gonna go. I just let it go. And I hit him right on the shoulder. I mean, it's like a baseball bat cracking.
Yeah.
He took off. Found a little blood splatter, no arrow. I mean, once he got to the creek, that was it. There was nothing there. So I don't know if he's dead or what. I couldn't find him. Searched all night. Got up in the morning about 8 and searched for another 3-4 hours. Nothing, man. So 0 for 5.
0 for 5 on the season, man. We're gonna turn that around. You know, a great man always said, it ain't about where you start. It's about where you finish. But and then another great man came behind him and said, it ain't about where you line up, it's where you wind up.
That's what they say.
A lot of people say it though.
Right? Hey, but then you know what I'm saying? New sponsor alert. You know what I'm saying? Got the Heated Hunt.
Yes, sir. Heated Hunts. Hey, Heated Hunts, I ain't forgot about y'all either. It's just been crazy out here.
The Heated Hunt Pro staff now, you know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
Got my gear in the mail the other day, box full of stuff, man. I can't wait to get out and use it.
Funny how that works.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, we're gonna keep giving this man a hard time until y'all see me come on here. Hey, because when I come on here with it on, just know what that boy Migo say. You know, hey, I'm gonna be on.
I just hope you ain't sent nobody in Texarkana none.
Ain't nobody got
because if I see somebody in Texarkana with it on, I'm gonna think that it's mine and it got stolen and it's on site.
It's on site. What's the rat talking about? Can he bring in a dog?
Talking about a blood dog.
Nobody I know got any bloodhounds to sniff them down, and my dog's too dumb to try to sniff a blood trail.
Hey, shout out Coach Rat and his dog too, man. I seen you winning. I seen you winning something. I ain't gonna mess it up and say what you won and mess it all up. But I saw you winning something. So go type it on down there for me, man, so I can read it out here too, man. Shout out to you for that. I want to make sure I say that. I meant to hit you up about that.
We got some field training dogs.
What you got going on, Sarat? What you got going on? I seen you winning, man.
Yeah, if I remember, I want to say it was some field trial stuff he had won.
Yeah, maybe some field trials.
I ain't gonna, like you said, I ain't gonna mess the man up with his accolades.
Yeah, I bet you he wish he could run like them dogs. She passed her first state retriever test. All right, there we go. Shout out. Hey, what's your dog's name? Sarat?
We're gonna give it a hand clap.
Measley said I need a size 14. In what?
That's what size tires he got on the Tweety Bird.
What you need a size 14 in, my boy? But man, I want to talk to you about this, Trey, because I came across a tough situation. I ended up not making this purchase. based on this situation. Who we got in? Who we got trying to come in on the back end? Surratt.
Right.
All right, Surratt, hold on 1 second. We're gonna bring you in here. But hey, Trey, I came upon a tough situation this weekend, man, at the sneaker con. All right.
All right.
A table selling all this old school vintage looking merch, you know what I'm saying? And then they had all the HBCU hats on the table.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
All of them. They all look good. They all look nice. I was about to buy one. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yeah. I need some HBCU merch. You know what I'm saying? I talk about it too much not to have any HBCU merch, right? But when I went to go buy it, I was like, hold up. The HBCU ain't gonna see none of this. You know what I'm saying? The HBCU ain't gonna see none of this money. But then I got to walking around to all the different booths. You know what I'm saying? And it was everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
It was,
they already got paid through the license.
but they sell merch. Every HBCU sells merch.
Yeah, University of Arkansas sell merch too, but you can go to Walmart and get it. It's a license.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Man.
I don't know if this was NCAA certified merch.
yeah.
Now, hey, I will say the
Where's
vintage hat,
Otto?
like the vintage hats, they got that money 20 years ago. Like that's good money. Yeah. But the dude with the shorts, and we walked by, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, I got all of them."
And I got the shorts to match. Like Jackson State ain't selling the shorts.
Do y'all know about this?
Sometimes you can get somebody that they can just do replica patches and all kinds of stuff. They can just make it at their house, and whoever they stole the logo from ain't getting paid from it. So, they keep selling it long enough, they'll get a cease and desist. Just ask that cat that was making them Newport forces. You got that cease and desist real quick.
Yeah, but my dilemma I guess I just said my dilemma. That was my dilemma. Should I be purchasing HBCU merch not from the HBCU?
I mean, I still would have bought the hat just to say I'm repping it, but then I would have also went and got some Jackson State stuff from their official site too.
So that's a slippery slope. Are they reaping the benefits of you spending that money for that product? Probably not. Are they getting the recognition and brand awareness of you wearing their stuff? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
because
I think that's more valuable than them getting the money up front. Because
that's free advertisement if nothing else.
Somewhere.
You said they what?
They got the money somewhere down the line, potentially.
Yeah, so that's gonna be okay. I feel a little bit better about it then, because they always got that stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? I think everyone we've been to, we've seen something.
Especially that one cat. I didn't seen him at everything, and he's doing too much. I mean, he is sneaker con. You know what I'm saying? Now I know that there's some stuff that slips through the crack, but I mean, if he in there, he doesn't pay his money to set up in there. They ain't just letting, because they authenticate everybody's shoes. So you know what I'm saying? If it's clothing line and he's using a likeness of it, it's either A, college gonna come for him, or he done got some kind of license to use those patches, like you said. So
he got
there's some sort of legitness to it somewhere along the line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Surratt, we still got Coach Surratt back there.
I'm gonna bring him in right now.
Go ahead.
What's up, guys?
We're good.
Yo, I'm a little bit laggy tonight. No cap. What he got on? See, I'm a little bit laggy tonight. All right, there we go. I see you, LEHS. Hey, in the LE in the building. We ain't gonna say that part. We gonna say LEHS in the building. You know what I'm saying? LEHS in the building, man.
I hear you.
You got no volume tonight.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
There you go. All right. First and foremost, let's talk about your dog first. That's what I want to talk about.
That's my retirement plan.
Okay. Facebook user, no. Hey, was somebody on here on a burner? Somebody on here on a burner? LE in the building. State your claim.
State your business. Don't be in there hiding behind no burner trying to represent. First and foremost, stop the cap 2022.
He'll say who he is Friday about 11 o'clock.
Okay. Whoever you are, I hope everything goes in your favor. That's all I'm gonna say.
We'll see. Hey,
before that, let's talk about your dog first.
We'll talk about the dog. Queen is her name. She did really well. I actually ran her. You wouldn't believe this, but I was nervous. I was like, what am I getting nervous for? Hell, I've coached in front of 10,000 people. There's 6 old mans dipping and drinking around here, and I'm nervous. But she did really good. in a started test, it simulates a duck hunt. And so you'll set up on a bucket, put a dog beside you. They actually use dead ducks. And there's hunting blinds, or there's like blinds, like them turkey blinds that go around that just have walls on them. And somebody will be behind it. I'll blow a duck call simulating that I'm ready for the test to start. They'll throw the duck. I'll shoot a shotgun with a blank in it. It makes a shotgun pow. Duck will land. I'll send her. She'll come back, and then another duck. I'll repeat the process. She'll get that, and that's 2. She's got to do that in the water, and then the next series to that is she's got to do it on land as well. And they're about 60 to 85 yards. It's more for the 6 to 10-month-old dogs. It's called Started, the first level of it, and there's 3 levels. And man, I had a lot of fun. We won our ribbon. She's got a long ways to go though, because up in Oregon last week was the Master National, and that's the top of the line. You win a plate, AKC Master National, and then next weekend is the UKC Grand International Grand Hunt and Retriever Test, and that's 10 days, 2 trials a day for 10 days, and if you don't pass, you go home. So if you fail the first series of water, you're done.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. I like it because it's a competition, but you're not competing against other dogs or people. So there's no animosity there. Nobody's mad at you. Everybody's helpful. What it mainly is you're competing against the judges and how hard of a test they can set up and for your dogs to be able to pass or fail that. Now, obviously, the judges think one thing and you think another, but like I say, I have a lot of fun with it. I go about every Saturday, worker with I have a dog trainer that I pay a lot of money to every month. Wife don't really know how much. I told her one price, but I'm really sending out more than that. But
don't send the real receipts.
Yeah. Yeah, she don't see the real receipts, but I also don't tell her no either. So it all works out.
There we go.
But yeah, man, like one day, I love coaching. I really do. 15, 20 years from now, I hope to be established with her and litter of puppies from her. And she win a lot and learn from a lot of people in that world, and hopefully have DCS kennels one day and train dogs for a living, maybe by I'm 40 or so. If the coaching, sometimes it just try something else. I know trainers, they're getting $1,200 a month and have 30 dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 people working for them, and so it's a big lucrative business if you can get, and all it comes down to is what can you do for me now,
Exactly.
And so now I have a lot of fun with it. I invest a lot of time and money, and it's actually home away from home for me. So, and they have a lot of opportunities for young kids. I got a lot of young kids to go handle dogs and be able to, if you win/pass certain tests, they can have the ability to win, $1,000 scholarship to college and stuff. It's a way to get the young people in the game. So I'm hoping Queen's good. I'm hoping Queen's good enough to where I may not have to pay for college for one of my kids. So that's kind of the second plan.
That's the goal.
So that's the goal. So, but yeah. But
big facts, man. I saw that and I meant to hit you up. I meant to hit you up when I saw it because I was like, I gotta talk to him about that because I think that's dope. And obviously, anytime we see anybody doing something, moving forward towards their end goal, you know what I'm saying? That's a big matter of fact. Give my boy Coach Serrata and Queen, give him some hand claps over there, man. Show him some love, man.
Right.
Your wife is here watching. Be careful what you say, my boy.
I ain't worried about it. She's sitting right in there. I ain't worried about it. She knows.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about
it. But no, y'all need to come out. I'll send you some videos of some big dogs running. It's a different when they're 300 yards out there and you blow a whistle and they sit down, you know, and I mean, and it's a different clientele. I mean, there's guys pulling up with F450s with dog boxes on the 450s, pulling a gooseneck trailer with 20 hold up. I mean, it's like, $250,000 rigs, and you're like, good Lord.
Hey,
they're either in debt or they're really good.
Exactly. Hey, most of them probably in debt.
And yeah, I mean, I've known getting into it for about a year now. I've known the ones that ain't in debt no more, and I know the ones that are trying to get there. But scared money don't make no money.
I hear you now.
Got to fake it till you make it.
That's right.
Hey, check this out. So this last weekend, it was opening pheasant season here in South Dakota. Now, if you know anything about South Dakota, it's the pheasant capital of the world. Like
Mm-hmm.
people come from all over the country. Yo, I didn't realize this, but these guys come in on private jets. They bring they have these dogs that they pay thousands and thousands of dollars to. They train for pheasant hunting. Dude, they leave them in the field.
Yeah.
They leave the dogs, and we
They leave the
and
dogs.
you get on Facebook and you see, hey, found this black lab in the field. Hey, found this GSP in the field. Anybody want it?
And Trey, and I'll tell you why they do that. Because the person flying in the private jet's not training the dog. That dog don't know who that is. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, the trainer
shit
in Georgia's
is-
training that dog, and it flew him to South Dakota. And the owner that lives out in Las Vegas that wants to take his son on a pheasant hunt gets the dog, and it won't recall back to him, because there's no
Right.
relationship built, and it happens a lot. That's why I try to go up there with my dog. My guy lives in Stamps, Arkansas, right past Louisville,
Mhm.
and it's about 40-minute drive, but hell, it's worth it. So when I say
you ain't talking about you ain't talking about Muddy Wing, are you?
no, not Muddy Wing. That's who is what is his name? Nathan Sloan.
I think so. That's one of the sponsors of the blind.
Oh,
Shameless
is it?
plug. Shameless plug.
No,
Shameless
Nathan
plug.
Sloan. Nathan Sloan is he's a really good trainer. He really is. I didn't. The reason why I picked the trainer, and it's really hard. Like you call all these people and you look at their accolades, and like it's like I'm drafted. When you own one of these dogs,
Yeah.
you're looking at their trainers and what's their methods and what do they do, and then I mean, obviously, everybody wants to send their dog. In their mind, who's the best there is. Affordably speaking, and but proximity to home and ability. And I had a relationship with this guy prior. We went on a couple of elk hunts in Colorado together. He's kind of friends with my dad, and he's done this for 30 years. And so I called him, told him I wanted to get in it. He said, "Hey, I know where a breeding is, and $1,500 a puppy. Get your name on the list." I called the guy. He said he wasn't breeding her for 18 months. I sent him $100 to get first pick, and here I am, winning ribbons and paying everything up, paying as much as I can to keep going,
There we go.
And it's all for a dog, At the end of the day, she's a dog. She's a
Yep.
dog.
But she's your dog.
And
You know
That's
what
my
I'm saying? Exactly. That's when it starts.
well, now, hold on. She's mine until somebody drops that bag on the truck.
Hey,
They can
man.
have the collar, the dog box. We can start over. I mean,
we start over, baby.
we'll start. I didn't have. I mean, that's what Kurt. I asked my trainer. I said, "How much is she worth right now?" He said, "Oh, she's worth about 7,500." I said, "You better not bring anybody up here with 7,500 because I won't have her no more." I mean, I can do simple math. 1,500 turn it into 75.
Yes,
I can do
sir.
that all day.
I'm telling
But
you.
no, I really enjoy it, man. It's something that I think everybody needs to experience. And like I say, on the level she's at right now, y'all come out there and watch her, you're like, all right, you can go get a Chihuahua. You know what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
watch his big dogs that go compete in them high end stuff. It is impressive to see what these animals can do. And one thing I do know, against what a lot of people's belief is, all these dogs are took care of really
Oh, yeah.
well. I mean, there's no malnourished dogs. There's no dogs getting beaten. There's none of the stuff that anti people want, people that think dogs are just pets. There's none of that going on. These dogs are actually took care of a lot better than a lot of dogs. I mean, there's vets at on site. They stub their toe. The trainers are getting them to them, and all that. So
They're like
it's
athletes.
they're
Exactly.
athletes. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, right now, feed $62 a bag, and
I'm 40, 57.
yeah, I mean, and I feed right now. She's on that Eukanuba, and like I say, she ain't eating McDonald's. Hell, she eats better than I do.
He's better than us.
Yo,
She's
when I,
eating.
when
Do
I was
what?
in college, I went duck hunting with me and my boy Rex went with this guy, and I can't remember his name, but his dog was like really, really good, and apparently he was like winning a whole bunch of like competitions or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling us that he was at one competition somewhere. I think I can't remember where he said he was at. But this lady walked up to him and said, "Hey, we want your dog. What's your price?" And he was like, "My dog ain't for sale." She goes, "Well, you didn't hear me. I said name your price and we take him." And he was like, "My dog ain't for sale." So the lady got pissed off and walked off. And this guy walked up to him and was like, "Hey, do you know who that is?" And he's like, "No." He was like, "Her and her husband got the number one, like they're number one breeders in the country." and he was like, "Yo, last week they paid $250,000 for a dog."
Mhm.
Rip. He was like, "Oh, he was
My
like, well,
dog's
like,
my
dog ain't for
dog's
sale."
dad. Yeah, my dog's dad is running on the verge of chaos. He's a Hall of Fame dog and all that.
Yeah.
And he's on stud fee right now, $1,500 a breeding, and the owner has to turn people away because he's breeding more than 20 times a month at $1,500 a pop. I mean, he's turning them away. He's like, "Hey, you get 20 a month." You know, I mean, it's crazy. He's sending semen all over the country. I mean, it's a lucrative business, but it's only a lucrative business if you win.
Exactly.
You got to go win it.
You gotta go win it. Hey,
I'll tell you
speaking of going to win it, hold on now. Speaking of going to win it, because I don't want to get too far away from when he first got in here.
Talk about it.
All right, he got in here. Hey, we seen him. He got in here flapping. He got in here flapping his shirt. Now, he got in flapping his shirt. Hey, I need you to
hold on,
Nick.
Nick. All up before this, I told y'all how much money my dog costs, and the only way I afford that is this right here.
Okay, all I'm saying is, I hear you. I hear you now. I
hear you.
All right, I don't even want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, no outcomes, none of that. I'm just saying, I just want you to let the re-talking listeners know, you know what I'm saying, what type of game this is, you know what I'm saying, and what it means to a city like Texarkana.
On it, in my opinion, and maybe not as the magnitude it was, or sometimes some could argue it maybe have more magnitude because there's actually more on the line because it doesn't affect the season. I mean, this affects our season. Yeah. Win or lose this game, you're about to get a draw in the playoffs that could be more favorable or less favorable. You know, you lose this game, you've got to go beat Pittsburgh, or we lose this game, we got to beat Pitt to avoid Carthage in the first round. And nobody wants Carthage at any point in the season. I want Carthage in AT&T Stadium, but I'd say this game right here has, for the city of Texarkana, has replaced Texas Arkansas because they've stopped playing. And this is the rivalry that, the city can come out and get behind, one way or the other, whatever side you're on. Texas, Arkansas, my uncle who's at Carthage now, he coached at Texas High for those years early on. And if you was a PG alum or if you was an LE alum, when Texas, Arkansas played, you went and watched Texas, Arkansas. And I think that game...
Everybody had a bye week except Texas, Arkansas, so everybody.
Yes, and if you remember, the fair was going on, so everybody was going to the game and then jumping out in the fair, and then on Saturdays the fair, and it did get a little rowdy after the game, and all that. But
couldn't get down 50th Street, baby. Could not.
But what I think this done, I've never been a part of the Texas Arkansas rivalry, either playing nor coaching. My uncle has said that when they were winning them and he was playing and they were coaching there and all that, it was something to be seen. They were singing Woo Pig Suey. The other side was singing Eyes of Texas. Like, it was an environment like no other at a high school stadium. But as we know, that game was just for bragging rights. Yeah. It didn't affect your season. You could lose that game. I mean, Arkansas High lost that game and still could go on and win the state championship. Yeah. Not saying the loser of this game can't win a state championship. I'm saying that this affects who gets second in district. Yeah. The proximity of who we are. I mean, there's no secret. They know our names of our players. We know the names of their players. We trade film. We see them on film. They see us on film. I'm assuming, can't confirm this, but I'm assuming their kids are talking to our kids. Our kids are talking to their kids. I mean, y'all played in this rivalry. I mean, LEPG, it's been around a long time. And so I think
there is a lot more difference. I think the teams are closer now than they were back when we played in it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know too many guys. Like, I know them now that were older. Like, I played against you. Like, now we homies or whatever. But back then, I didn't know too many guys from across the way.
You knew one or two, and that was it.
Well, you also got to think too. There wasn't 7 different social media platforms to get on. I mean, you were checking your top 10 on MySpace.
I wasn't playing no varsity football with MySpace popping. Don't put me in that age.
Well, maybe early on Facebook when it was all Farmville.
Farmville.
But
get my coins.
No doubt. But this is, unfortunately, Texas Arkansas hasn't played in 2 years?
This will be the third year, I think, or fourth. Maybe.
Third year, yeah. So, in my opinion, we've replaced this game has replaced the Texas Arkansas rivalry for the city of Texarkana. We was on LE pulled up at game day tonight. At walk-ons with game day tonight. it's exciting. I mean, yeah, you asked me who's going to win. I'm going to go with the Leopards every time.
You got to, baby.
I
You got
have
to, baby.
I mean, our plan's as good as anybody. Their plans, they're going to say is as good as anybody, and we're going to line up and we're going to go. I mean, that's what it's going to be. I think I truly believe that this year and since years past, we're about as equal as you can be. Far as they have strengths to our weaknesses, we have strengths to their weaknesses, and who can exploit those mismatches is going to come out victorious, and so we'll lay it all out there. And I know this week in practice our kids have been locked in, focused, ready to go, and I'm excited to get it going and hear the LE band rocking, because y'all know they're going to be rocking.
They're going to be rocking, and I'm going to be rocking with them.
I mean, they're going to be rocking, and PG side's going to be sold out, standing room only. Our side's sold out, standing room only, so we'll see and let the chips fall where they may.
I think Coach Davis said it best, either on the interview Nick got from him earlier in the week or it might have been tonight, but it's a fans game. And just to piggyback off what you said, you don't have to be any loyalties to either game. If you're a fan of sports, if you're a fan of watching these electrifying athletes, I produce the LE games on Friday night with LE TV. I'm over there. I see what's going on, and then I see these highlights that come out, and I'm just like, it's going to be a game. This is going to be a fun game to watch. So I'm going to let y'all know, if y'all's commercial don't get played, I'm sorry, I was watching the game. All right, it's going to be on there.
Hey, that's fine. And I'll tell you this too. When you put this on paper, there's 7 Division I athletes on this field for both teams combined. There's 7 to 10 right now. I mean, and that's a lot of firepower going at each other. And I think it's going to be really, really great environment. I think Texas High is actually on the road Friday. I think they're going to Nacogdoches. So
that's going to make it even bigger.
And I'm not even sure where Arkansas is playing Friday. They may be on the road as well. If Texas and Arkansas,
it's their homecoming.
It's their homecoming. That may draw some, but it may not. But
yeah, it's still going to be a huge game.
It's going to be a huge game regardless. Even if Texas, the only thing that would not make it as big is if Texas was playing Arkansas Friday. I mean, that would pull more. But there's a lot on the line right here. We both got the same district. We both lost to the same people. And Gilmer is Gilmer. We hit them in the mouth early, but I told somebody in the office the other day, I felt like I was fighting Ali. We swung on them, hit them in the mouth, and they just would not go down and go away. And so it's football. It is what it is. We taking the right steps forward, getting kids in the right positions. And
big facts.
I think it's gonna be fun. I really do.
It's gonna be real fun, and we're gonna do our thing. To try to make it even more fun. But I was about to say, when you were just talking about standing room only, that is one of my favorite things about Harrisfield. All right, most stadiums now, they have the bleachers that go all the way across, so there ain't no standing room really. But there is nothing like Texas Friday night football than when you see them stands filled up and then all that down there by the concession stand filled up.
And Harrisfield ain't a little place. It ain't a small place.
I think we hold like 4850 or whatever. You'll notice Friday night, I won't go through the stands. I walk the track and jump the rail and go straight up because I don't need suggestions. I don't need who needs to get the ball thrown to them. I understand we got to tackle. We've been working on it. I mean, it's that kind of things. But I'm really excited. And even if it was at Pleasant Grove, they have a great environment too with that hill. People can get out on that hill, fill it up. Pleasant Grove side's obviously really big, and there's not much standing room that's close on the field. But no, I'm telling you, it's going to be I'm excited. Like I say, this game to me is bigger than the Atlanta game. I know we both went in the Atlanta game undefeated and all that, but for us, it's bigger because of the proximity of the schools. And
I missed that game. I didn't get to come to that game. I need the same or higher from the Liberty Ilo faithful. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's going to be.
You're going to have no problem with that.
I mean, it's going to be packed. And the Atlanta game was weird because it's packed and I just didn't. I mean, I ain't gonna say it, but I just didn't.
Atlanta not where Atlanta used to be though, because
it just
back in the gap. Anytime the rappers was coming to town, they was coming to town.
Yeah, I
It's
used to coach
same
there,
anymore.
and LE is the biggest game on their schedule. You know, I used to coach there. I mean, it's huge. But when I got to LE, we got to Atlanta week, and I was like, oh, we about to turn up. You know, we about to. No big deal. We're just playing Atlanta. But I'll say Atlanta LE rivalry fell off when we got out of districts, when we wasn't in the same district no more.
Yeah.
We're not running the 4x1 in track. I can remember, and y'all can remember years. That district track meet in Atlanta.
You already knew what it was, but on that spongy track. Before they got the new track.
All day.
It was all day. Hey, but that 4x1 went off. There was 2 teams in the race.
Yep.
And it was Atlanta LE, and it was a dog fight.
Wait.
Here he come.
3 teams in a race.
I'm talking about. I'm speaking on when I was there.
I'm talking about when I was there.
Hey, what boy said, except wait, you ain't gonna leave us out. Listen to him, hey. So y'all know what side he ride on Friday.
Talking about the gun.
Yeah, Trey, you tell me what side you ain't on.
You know what side he on, baby.
You know what side I land on.
Come on, man.
You know what side I'm on.
Hey, listen.
And here's the thing, and it's upset me. I've had a press box ticket to every home game, and you ain't picked it up yet. Right in the booth for you. Just come up and get it, and you set the press box.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So the way the playoffs are set up, is there any way that Pleasant Grove and LA can meet in the playoffs, like either semifinals or in the state championship?
It would be in round 4, which is the regional finals. We're in region 2, and we would play.
You got your mic covered up.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're in region 2. It'd be in the regional finals, round 4. If let's say we win, get 2, they lose, they get 3. They win out. We'll meet back up in round 4. But now they are going to have to go through Carthage to get back to 4. That's why 2 is so important.
Yep.
Because you don't want to go through Carthage early.
Nobody wants to go through Carthage early.
You know,
but
it'd be badass. If this
we've seen it. We've seen it in baseball.
Yeah, baseball.
We saw it.
And hey,
no, not state championship, but
no, I want to see Pleasant Grove give y'all in the state championship. That
can't happen. It can't happen because they're in the same district. All that stuff. They're gonna meet it. They're gonna meet up before it.
But a regional final round 4, that would be rocking for LE.
That would be lit, and it would be a home game or would y'all play at Texas High again? Probably.
Oh hell, I say let's take it to Dallas. Let's take it to Star and see how many people want to drive. No, we'll probably run up to, I don't know. I mean, Graham.
Yeah, probably be Graham.
Man, can you imagine round 4 of the playoffs? LE PG at Rose Hill on a Friday night.
Yeah, they're gonna knock down some houses to make some parking.
Come on, baby. Hey, come on. We need it. We need it because it needs to. There's gonna have to be. In my predictions, I've made my predictions off camera several times. All right, I've made my prediction off camera several times. Right, there's gonna have to be a round 2 to this game. Like it's gonna, however this game ends up on either side, the fans gonna leave this game wanting another one.
Yeah, and that's the uniqueness of football. Alabama fans want another one versus Tennessee.
Yeah,
there's uniqueness of football, and I mean Arkansas wants another one versus everybody they play. But that's a uniqueness to football, and that's why it's 4 quarters, 48 minutes. That's all you get. You know, now you can get fortunate enough to make back up in the playoffs, no doubt. But our district that we came up with, the loser of this game is probably going to play a Rusk team, who is play Rusk center, and the winner will probably play Rusk. Van's in the mix. Carthage is probably going to obviously be the outright winner of that district. They'll catch Pittsburgh or North Lamar, whoever gets 4. And then, there's Glen Rose, Aubrey, things like that out west. But I'm really excited. I think we're doing the right things and pushing towards the right ways of doing things. And somebody's going to have to, I truly think this game's going to come over to who makes the least mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. If they fumble it, we can score, or we put it in their hands and they can score. If we give them short fields, that offense is stop on short field. It's hard to stop. They get it on the 40 going in. It's hard to stop 4 first downs with them. Now you can stop 4, but then on 4 first downs, you got to make them punt. If they 4 first downs, they're going to score if you let them start with 40. So field position is going to be crucial in this game. And, I got Greg London, WT, and the linebacker crew. I got them amped up, ready to go. WT Jones needed no amp up for this game. He was ready yesterday for this game.
Yeah.
Greg's feeling it. If I can keep him, I've told him all week, you can't be an athlete and tired. You're going to have to play running back and linebacker.
Yeah.
You got to pick one. You're either an athlete or you're tired. And then you can quote that one. And then I've got Jaquan, baby Earl, because he looks like a little Earl Campbell. And
I thought you were supposed to look like a baby Earl Gill. Don't do that boy like that.
No, he does. I mean, he really does. And he's doing a great job. He's just sophomore, and so I've got to get him going. But like I say, our saying is, you can run it anywhere but in here.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna run it in here on us.
There we go.
So
you heard it here first, y'all, on the Read Talk and Listen podcast. Hey, the elite linebacker crew is ready. You heard it from their fearless leader himself right here, man, Coach Dylan Surratt, man. We appreciate you for coming on.
Y'all be good.
Cam,
see y'all Friday.
Get him out of here.
Man, y'all might make me take Thursday off and slide down.
Come on, baby.
I
got a spot for you in the suite in the sky, baby. They ain't nothing but a thing.
Come on down, man. Hey, but hey,
I'm a couple shirts with you.
You hear me? They in the way. They on the way. Well, he gonna get here before them. Yeah. But no, man, I'm glad Coach Surratt came on, man, because I think we needed that on the Read Talk and Listen podcast, man. We needed a little bit of that good Texarkana hometown feel.
And I know y'all got at least a Pleasant Grove coach on speed dial. Hit them up. Have them.
I got a Pleasant Grove coach on speed dial, but they ain't going.
Man, I bet Gibby hop on.
First of all, we didn't have. You obviously didn't see Dworsky Davis, Coach Davis on here, so why would Coach Gibson hop on here?
We might could get Riley to come through.
I can get one on here, but we ain't gonna do all that, man.
Right.
We ain't gonna do all that, man. It's 10.
Hey, 5. I can tell you now, there's some PG alums that's been going ham on Facebook.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh, hey. And I don't know what's going on, what's done happened, why he's showing up as Facebook user, but that's Ron the Rag. Macaramba that keeps popping up. Okay. And if you look on Facebook, you can see his name, but StreamYard's got him blocked out for some reason. That's him right there. That's Macaramba.
That's my guy Macaramba right there, man. Y'all go check my boy at Clean Visuals over there on Instagram, man. Got some fly content over there, man. Y'all make sure y'all get over there and check that out.
That reel y'all posted really nasty.
It's hard. The whole thing. Well, it wasn't playing.
I'm telling you.
I think there's some numbers.
Hey, man, I still can't see how many people have shared this post. I'm going to go out on a whim and say y'all sharing it. But like I said, at the end of this post, somebody's going to get a DM. If you share this post, you have a chance to get a DM, you're going to win something. We're giving away the pair of the Panda Dunks. All right. Read, Talk, and Listen collab with For the Toe. You know what I'm saying? And tonight we're going to give away something else, man. We're going to give away some every show, even some shows more than one thing. We might give away more than one thing tonight. I don't know. But I know I'm looking at what I'm going to give away. I'm just not going to tell y'all yet. It's sitting right here. So we're going to give away something tonight. Make sure you share it. If you haven't shared it yet, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you get over to For the Toe and the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast on Instagram and follow. That's the only way you can win the Pandas. That's the only way you can win the Pandas. We got the highs and the lows, all right? That's the only way you can win them. Right? If you follow Read, Talk, and Listen podcast on Instagram and you follow For the Toe on Instagram, all right? And be on the lookout. We got some, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all in on it. We got some trivia questions coming up. We're going to drop them on the stories on Instagram. Jackson Munger, show love, get love. Exactly, man.
Already.
We're going to have some trivia questions on the Instagram. We're going to have some trivia questions on the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? On the stories and all that good stuff. Make sure y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all following these pages closely over the next month, man. We're going to get these Pandas in somebody's hand for the free.
$3.99.
J-Rob said he can't do certain platforms for the job. Hey, you on here all the time, every time. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
Exactly. J-Rob, you already know what it is anyway, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I'm just saying, if somebody and J-Rob, if somehow there was a tie, And and you and J Rob for them shoes, just watch out because he might grab you.
He might grab you. And he gonna protect them Popeye fries, baby.
Shout out my boy J Rob, man. Oh, but man, I'm excited about this for the toe giveaway, man. I think we got a lot of we're gonna have a lot of people locked in for it. And then I'm also excited about just, the connections. I know Cam had been saying on the way back from SneakerCon, man, hey, we made a lot of connections this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like we shook a lot of good hands. We bumped a lot of good elbows this weekend or whatever.
That's what it's
And
all
so-
about, man. Anytime
Exactly.
you go to any kind of convention, you gotta shake hands and kiss babies, man. Even like when I go to these like sportsman shows, I go in, I'm already people looking at it like, and they walk up and get to talking to me like, man, this motherfucker know a little bit about a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And you get the business cards, you know what I'm saying? You hand the business cards, you getting phone numbers, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to go to have a good time, but at the end of the day, it's a business trip and you want to, at least get something from it.
Exactly. And I think that makes the time even better. You know what I'm saying? When you walk out of it at the end of it, because when we go somewhere, we working. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But when you can walk out of there and look back and be like, okay, it was worth it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I always have that feeling whenever we're on the way home. I'm like, I'm rejuvenated, but within a couple days, it just kind of wears off because people don't, other than you and myself, don't share that same excitement. But when the world saw that video that we videoed and Ron put together for us, and the way it was received, just as many people that watched it and liked it and commented on it and shared it, people that are in the game, vendors that we know that are respected vendors that, their names mean something at these conventions, to get their stamp of approval on it. I have to taste the blood in my mouth, baby. I'm ready to go back and do another one. I'm ready to go even harder on that one.
That's how it be.
Shout out Macaramba Clean Visuals, man.
Hey, Ron.
That boy next level.
Get your plane ticket ready because you will be attacked this year, Ron. We're gonna have Ron Cam on the mountain.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, that boy Ron, man. Hey, shout out. I gotta give all the shout out, man. Give my boy some hand claps. Give my boy some horns. Give him something, man.
We were both running sound effects.
Yeah. Hey, the reason I say that is because I started off at the job I work now. I was the salesman. You remember that, Cam? I came in as a salesman. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just watching Ron put these crazy timelines together on his computer. You know what I'm saying? Put these crazy timelines together and put these videos out. And I'm like, I think I can do that. And you remember that first Redwater video I did? The very first video. And after that, hey, man, shout out my boy Ron. That's all I can say, man. Shout out my boy Macaramba.
I can remember he gonna kill me for saying this, and especially if any of his students ever hear it. But there was like a week and a half, 2 week period when I put Final Cut on Ron's computer and was like showing him the basics, like this is how you import your audio, sound, showing him how it works. And then after that 2 weeks, I was like, how the hell you do that shit, man? What did you do, man? And it was just like, still, anytime I'm working on anything, man, I'll call him, like FaceTime with him, show him what I got. What do I need? What am I missing? What's here? And, it could be something as simple as a small little 2-second sound effect or, just anything. And like, it's the devil's in the details.
You hear me?
And that cat right there is the master of that. Like, I mean, anybody watching this that can hear the sound of my voice, see this, whatever, show me your videographer, shooting or editing, and I can introduce him to somebody that's going to teach him something.
You hear me?
Already.
I'm telling you, man, hey, the School of Macaramba, we say it all the time.
School of Macaramba.
Exactly. When he worked with us, too. When he worked with us at our other job, that's what we called it. School of Macaramba. You know what I'm saying? And whenever I'm editing the video, when I'm sitting here in this very seat and I'm editing the video or whatever, when I finish it, if it ain't something, if it ain't like, if I'm like, nah, Ron wouldn't post that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to go back and tweak it. I need to add a sound effect. Like you said, I need to add something in there. Because Ron wouldn't post that, man. So I can't say it enough, man. Shout out my guy Ron. He a big part of of where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? And stuff I'm doing on the side too, man. So shout out my guy Mark Rombo again.
Show, man. Gotta show love. Show love, man.
Big facts, man. But hey, y'all know what time it is. I know we had my boy Jackson for the toe on. Coach Surratt came and hopped on. But if there's anybody else that want to come on, got something to say, any rebuttals, I know tonight's show was a little different than most. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you got something to say, if you just want to say shout out to your mama, shout out to your homies, or promote your business, man, it's your time to do it. What do I say? The doors of the church is open.
Always open.
Mm-hmm.
And pass it off and play it around.
Pass that offering, play it around, boy. Guide me over. My great Jehovah.
Even
Hey,
till I won't.
if I'm playing with him, boy. Love the Lord. Stop playing with him, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, straight out of One Big Texas, man. Can't get
Hey,
it
I
out.
about to say y'all them hymns.
Can't get it out of me, baby.
Hey, I know y'all remember that. Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me.
Hey, what is that? Walk with me. Hey, boy, you got to start right in there.
Hey.
And I wonder.
Hey, switch gears.
Molly is my hobby.
My habit. Hey.
Hey, stop playing with that boy, man.
It just turned into sign language after a while. It was just
you can't beat. That's one thing I can say. You cannot beat an old like an old church hymn.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You know anybody from a choir, they turn any song into a church hymn.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They turn any song into a church hymn. They could be mystical. Want you back that ass up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna think that turns them over to a country song, didn't it?
Yep, that's a time they turned to country.
Hey, you can't get it out of me, man. I'm straight out of One Big Texas, man. You can't get it out of me. Even though I did
hold on.
not.
I was thinking about this earlier. I was fixing up something to eat. Trey, you gonna have to vouch.
I got
what done happened to your boy. Because I've been living in Texarkana for a little over 15 years. And my grandpa, rest in peace, Tom, always had a fat garden. And he was known for his tomatoes. And I just couldn't get nothing like that down here. But one time, this lady coming Phone Pros back in the day when I was still working on phones told me there's a tomato stand, follow Kings Highway. It was right on the corner of Wamba, right before you get to that cell phone tower. But it's a little on the side of the road, fresh tomatoes. And they, I got them. They were sitting. How y'all from Wamba? And this boy won't eat no tomatoes on nothing. What did y'all do?
I don't eat tomatoes.
What is wrong with y'all?
Hey, bro,
and you know who he talking about too, Nick?
Who?
He talking about
Blake's uncle.
Yes.
Reverend Jordan.
Hey, shout out Reverend Jordan, man. Them things was.
I don't eat no tomatoes, man.
See, Cam don't know the struggle. See, Cam, we grew up. We had to get up at 5, 6 in the morning. Get you a 5-gallon bucket, and you get out there and you start in one row. You picking purple whole peas from the time the sun come up. Then you gotta go and get some tomatoes, that okra. Then you gonna go in the house. You gonna get a little bit of breakfast. After you get that breakfast, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna watch Young and the Restless, and you're gonna shell them peas.
Hey,
once you get done shelling them peas, you gonna which gonna be a kids cuisine or a Lunchable or ramen noodles. And then once you get done, you're gonna go to sleep. When you get up, you're gonna get a Gatorade bottle that's been filled with water, frozen, put out with a couple of plastic cups, and don't come in your house till it get dark.
Hey, I don't know nothing about no peas,
So you
but your boy done hold.
You build a little animosity picking tomatoes and peas all summer long.
Hey, I don't know nothing about no peas, but your boy done hold tomato gardens for hours upon hours. My grandpa was a bad diabetic, and I would pray that by 11:30 that his sugar done got low enough that he would get up off the tractor to go back to get some food.
Look.
Hey, another one.
Another one. So hot.
It's another one be legend. He know what he talking about.
Be so hot you don't want to eat no lunch. You just try to sit there and drink water.
You just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
He had them tomatoes, them cucumbers, them zucchinis, some squashes, them melons, cantaloupes. Hey, I've been in them garden before. I'm talking about a 3 acre garden. That wasn't nothing light, boy. I
Nothing
was out
light.
there on that
Good
thing.
light.
Hey, this one thing I can't say, boy. You gonna hold them. You gonna shell and hold them peas. You gonna pick them tomatoes, and your ass gonna get thrown outside. Hey, that's every day.
And then, hey, and then when you come in the house, you know it's late. You know how you know it's late, Nick? Hey, because you gonna hear that in the heat of the night. I got trouble.
Not the Matlock, baby.
Hey,
Not
you
the
hear me?
Matlock.
You hear me?
When you hear that heat of the night, you know it's late. It's time to
Bro.
get in that bath.
Hey, with the green alcohol in it.
The green alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know, baby.
Um,
They don't know, baby. It's
Hey, the green alcohol and the Irish Spring soap.
You ain't get that dirt. That dirt wasn't coming off without it. You know, what I'm saying? You didn't play too hard, boy. Hey, don't have no cuts.
Legs be done.
hey, they're gonna be fused up tight by the end of this bath.
Hey, boy. It's like they had. Sometimes they had to come in there and check and see if you was really sitting down in that hoop.
Yep. It
Hot. And it's stinging, boy. Oh man. Boy.
How I'm gonna get clean when I'm sitting here sweating in the tub?
Hey, I'll never forget. This is my one green alcohol in the bad story. I'll never forget. We used to race our bikes down this hill. Everybody in my family, if you was around back then, you know exactly what hill I'm talking about.
by the pump house.
You hear me? Hey, going full speed down the hill, man. I hit a rock, a big boulder. I ain't gonna say rock, a boulder, and I went over the handlebars, slid down the rest of the hill. So the whole front of my body, skinless, basically. You know what I'm saying? And
To the white meat.
and the only remedy my granny had for me was that hot ass water and that green alcohol. And boy, when I tell you, hey, I can feel that shit right now talking about it. The whole front of my body was, like you said, boy, seized up, boy.
Just tight, every muscle flexed at the same time. Hey, this the same granny that be making the cakes?
No, it's my dad's
Hey.
mom. But my mom's mom be making the cakes.
Boy, about caused me to wreck eating that piece dumpling going down state line, baby. He said,
Hey, she was in the comments earlier. I seen her pop on here earlier. She might
Hey.
still be on here.
trade even for the bad. He called me over there. Hey, come get some of this. Handed me the box. I'm looking at it and cracked it open and Smitty said, it's a fork in there. He already knew what I was going to do. I ain't even got off the street good. I biting the plastic open, leaned up, driving with the knee, texted somebody. Got to the red light. I got to hurry up and get a bite.
Boy, them I ain't gonna cap them jokers. Well, that's fine.
Man.
What,
Okay,
chicken
boy.
dumplings?
No, it was peach dumplings, like a dessert.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
a sweet butter roll with the juicy peaches with the cinnamon. Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can get, come over here to the Reed Talk and listen. You can get, we got it all. You know what I'm saying? We got the food. Shout out Say Grace one time for the one time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, don't even get me started.
Shout out Say Grace one time for the one time, man. Then you already know. This is only special occasion because she retired. But my grandma holds it down. You know what I'm saying? And holds the crown.
That's the VIP. I felt privileged to get a piece of that. Hey, but yeah, Say Grace, we went over there. You know what I'm saying? I knew we was going to pick that up. I didn't put in the delivery. So before I left work, I grabbed a couple spoons, had them in the console because I already knew what time it was.
I'm telling you, boy.
Hey, we ain't even got out the apartment. Hey, boy, at the red light. Hey, you want some of this? No, I'm good. Hey, more for me.
More for me.
Oh man, y'all know what time it is, man. I gotta have my mental health checks, man. I gotta know how you doing personally, man. I gotta know if you been in the gym, what the physicality looking like, man. And then obviously always, man, business wise, man. What you got for me, 1 through 10?
So physically, man, I've taken some time off, man. Just been hunting and working. I'm just trying to let my body just kind of just get some rest, man. Because when I'm hunting hard. You know what I'm saying? So I had been in the gym, just kind of taking some time off, which I always do this every year. When it hunting season stuff from hunting season to the beginning of the year, end of the year, I'm pretty much done in the gym. So physically, I'm sitting at about a 8 right now. I feel good, nothing hurting really. Personal wise, Shit, man, works good. I got RJ Reynolds third quarter leadership award yesterday.
Turn up.
So obviously I'm doing something right, you know what I'm saying? So, personally, I'm on cloud nine right now. So I'm sitting at about 8 or 9. Business wise, man, dude, Dreaded Archer is just taking off, man.
Like the Thermigo out.
The Shopify is about to go up next Monday or Tuesday. Gonna have all the gear on there. What's her name? Miss Phoebe is her name?
Phoebe Watson.
Phoebe Watson. She working on some exclusive designs for the Dreaded Archer. Like I said,
Shout out Phoebe.
It's gonna be 3 designs. I'm only making 20 of each design, and they going in the vote. You know what I'm saying? These designs are very special to me. They are based off stories that I when I first started the podcast, stories that I've that people have told me, and I've kind of made it kind of mocked up a design based off that story. You know what I'm saying? So these are all like unique situations. Like you would look at these shirts and be like, nobody's doing this hunting, but they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna give y'all on that. And
he really only got 18 because he said he gonna give one away on the giveaway.
Yep,
and then I know I'm giving one. So he really only got 18.
And I'm gonna have one.
Sound like 15 to me.
Yeah, well, there's one design for show that 5 are already spoken for, straight up. 5 are already spoken for. So
extra limited, extra rare.
Yeah, it's gonna be extra rare. And I'm actually gonna number each hoodie, and it's gonna come with a card of authenticity and all that. It's gonna be a special thing, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be just you get a shirt in the mail and that's it. It's gonna be a special thing because each is gonna be a story behind it. So you're gonna get it and you're gonna read it and be like, damn, this is some real stuff, you know what I'm saying? And
I already know which one I want. I can't say nothing about it, but I already know which one I want.
Yeah.
I think I done heard one story about one of them, and that's gonna be a dope shirt.
It's gonna be a dope one. So getting that ready. She worked fast, so who knows? It could be done Friday, it could be done Saturday, but I don't know. I say hoodies, but I don't know if I'm putting them on a shirt or what. But I might give people the option. You want a hoodie or a shirt? You know,
hey, it's cold. That's how you go hoodie.
And so Dreaded Art, and then of course the SG Holmes, Stuart Holmes show episode just dropped. Man, great episode. Stuart is a gamer, man. He's down to hunt anything. Yes, he loves all the social media stuff, but at the end of the day, it's all about who putting down animals. You know what I'm saying? It's what he about. He a family man. He his mom basically raised him and instilled some great leadership values into him, and he brought that over into the hunting industry and raising his family and into his job. Great guy. Go check it out. The episode. It's called The Ballad of a Gamer, featuring Stuart Holmes on Carbon TV. Go check that out. And let me let y'all know the Carbon TV numbers are amazing right now. And
yes,
I want to thank everybody for going over and watching Carbon TV. I would have never thought I'd see numbers like this, and it's just great. So going up from here. So business wise, man, I'm at a 10 right now. I'm on cloud 9 right now.
There we go. Can't beat that. Cam, what you got for me?
Man, physically, I'm enjoying this cool weather. I think summer days are finally behind us. This is big boy season, so I ain't out here sweating. I'm out here doing my thing, so that's always good. Mentally, man, just coming off of I don't want to say relaxing because it was on the go from the time we touched down to the time we left, but it's just refreshing. That's a good word for a refreshing weekend. Being around like-minded people with similar interests, and so many different facets, from the clothes to the shoes to just the culture, and of course, with you and Ron just sharing the same vision for the videos and stuff, and the celebrities. It was just, and the good food, man. Did we get some good food at a couple different places? The brunch was I don't even remember what the name of that place was. I'm gonna give them a free shout out. Deep Ellum. Hold on.
It was like with an M or something, I feel like.
Yeah. Hold on. It was at Harlow, MXM.
Oh,
Harlow's.
yeah, MXM. There you go. Yeah.
Harlow's on the rooftop Sunday brunch.
Y'all got fancy shit.
Hey,
Hey man,
we wasn't going to. We was fixing to just leave early and hit Bucky's and get a burrito and call it a day, but due to certain circumstances, we had to circle back a couple times, and we was down there. It was like, "Are we here? We might as well
had to
do
go
it."
pick up some African cuisine. You know what I'm saying?
And that's I can't. I don't even remember what it was called, but hey, shout out Ron for making that possible because that was something I ain't never had. And, you know, that mentally, so you know, mentally 10, physically 8.5, financially, man. We're gonna have to recover a little bit from the sneaker con because there was a couple pairs of shoes that I could not let slide. I seen them, I seen the pair, and I said, "Nick, I'm finna get them." I said, "What size are these?" Oh, them are 9.5. Because you don't never. I mean, I'm a pretty good judge of shoe size until I see one that I want, and then everything look like a 12. And we went down 2 booths, and this cat from Las Vegas done come all the way to Dallas selling shoes. He had the original box. I was like, "How much you want for him?" He told me his price. I already knew what they was going for on StockX. I knew what they was worth. He was well under retail, and I said, "I'll take it." And he said, "Oh, oh." And so finally, after a little snafu with Apple Pay, y'all some sorry dogs. Y'all were doing me for the bad. I finally got everything moved around and got the man paid, and shout out to them for that. But yeah, man, just it's a great weekend. But yeah, you know, payday coming back around, so we gonna always bounce back, and it was worth every penny. I'd do it 10 times over to experience it again. So
Oh yeah.
all the way around, man, just living life, loving it.
There we go, man. And for myself, man, personally, I'm still kicking, baby. I'm still doing my thing, man. So I'm just gonna go 8. You know what I'm saying? 8 there, man. Work going crazy. Uh, but we handling it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, like Cam said, got to get out and do some stuff that we love to do. We love messing with the cameras, but when you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, it starts getting tedious. You know what I'm saying? It starts getting repetitive. I don't want to say I'm getting tired of it,
No,
but you
not
know
at
what I'm
all.
saying. It gets repetitive. So you know, getting to go out and just do it as a hobby, uh, and you know, then definitely the way it turned out, that just made the weekend even better. So personally, man, 8, 9, there. Business wise, oh, I'm sorry, I'm on business wise, right? Yeah, business wise, 8, 9 there, man. We going dummy over here. Got the Panda giveaway. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give away something every day up until not every day, but every show, every week, until we give away the shoes on the 19th of November, man. And we're gonna keep that rocking, man. So I'm at 8, 9 on the business wise, man, and then physically, you know, I get out there and get it done. Shout out my guy Reggie, no cherry picking. I know I missed the game Sunday, uh, but I'm out here in the basketball league, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just out here getting it, man. So I'm 8, 9 over there too, all across the board.
For sure.
Right, y'all know what it is. Before we get out of here, we gotta leave. We gotta leave the re-talking listeners with some words of encouragement, man.
Hey, step outside. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? If you want to achieve greatness, you know what I'm saying, make that leap. You know what I'm saying? And I saw a quote, not saw, I heard a quote on Instagram. It said, if you think the cost of winning is expensive, wait till you get the bill of regret.
Mm,
So
mm.
It's hard. It's hard.
if there's something you want to do, go out there and do it. It might cost you a little bit of money now, but hey, invest in yourself.
Big facts.
Yeah, man, that's probably the best advice I can say. And I heard it from the man himself, man. I was driving one afternoon. I called him. He was
Yep.
at dinner with somebody. I called him. I say, "I'm going to Best Buy right now. I'm going. I done made this purchase. I'm feeling. We're going all the way in, and man, I ain't looked back since. I won't say that it's just it's opened a lot of doors as of right now. You know, we're talking about a matter of months right now. You know, this is fresh.
Yo, yeah.
The connections that I've made, the people that I've surrounded myself with, um, Man, again, I know we've said his name 100,000 times tonight, and people gonna be like, "Well, this dude needs to be on the show as much as you're talking about." And we're gonna have him on here, man. That's a busy man, and we don't want to take away from his family time because he does so much. But man, just being around Ron, he's just his outlook on life and just his positivity is just so infectious, man. He just makes you want to do better, and just being around people like that. Not saying that he's the only one, but just somebody with a different perspective than you, man. Just do what you want to do. Be around people who think the same, who want to see you do good. At the end of the day, they want to see you do good just as much as they want to be doing good. So I think we have that. Me, Nick, and Ron. When we hang out, we're always cheering for each other. When we get together, you see it. You see what happens.
You see it. Exactly, man. I gotta keep my same mentor going, man. Be vigilant. Know who your kids with. Know who know the parents of the kids your kids playing with. You know what I'm saying, man, and keep it with you, man, because I got mine. You know what I'm saying. So make sure you know what I'm saying. Do what you gotta do to protect your family. Well, hey, on that same token though, man, hey, surround yourself, like Cam said, man, surround yourself with like-minded people, man. As much as everybody wants to say, you know what I'm saying, like the old cliche, birds of a feather flock together. People want to say that ain't true, but it is. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't all the way true, it's somewhat true. You know what I'm saying? The more you're around people trying to do the same thing you're trying to do, the easier it's gonna be to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you hanging out with everybody that's trying to do something totally different than you, either what you trying to do gonna fall short, or you gonna end up jumping off and doing or getting into whatever they're getting into, man. So surround yourself with like-minded people. Positivity is king in 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it on the positive tip. Um, and we just gotta lift each other up, man. We gotta lift each other up at the end of the day.
Follow your dream.
Exactly. You gotta lift each other up, man. What you got your homeboy say he want to start racing cars, hell, you better pick up a wrench.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And if you saying you finna start racing cars and your homeboy don't grab that wrench, it's time to move around. It's time to move around. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. Hey, invest in yourself. Just to reiterate that, if it's sitting on the shelf, you can't do nothing with it.
Nothing at all.
You know what I'm saying? And talking about it is not gonna get you there. I'm telling you. So whatever it is, jump out there and get it. If it's a trip to Best Buy, what'd you say, Trey?
So we in the fourth quarter right now.
Oh yeah, fourth quarter of 2022, baby.
2022 is over with. So if you're trying to do something, start planning now. That way you can roll into 2023 running, hit the ground running.
Exactly. I'm gonna run 2023 get here. I'm telling y'all what I'm doing first. Where I'm running to first. I'm running to that honeymoon first.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I'm gonna hit the ground running again. You know what I'm saying? I'm really running. I'm sprinting right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm sprinting right now through 2020. At the end of 2022, I'm sprinting. If you getting tired right now in the fourth quarter, baby, we finna pass you. If we ain't already.
That third win and kicked in.
Telling you. Hey, this that style of play right now. I'm in my full mode of my football style of play, baby. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you again. I'm gonna hit you again. And I'm gonna hit you again, baby. It's time to start breaking them long ones.
Yep.
It's time to start breaking them long ones. We done made a few first downs. It's time to start breaking them long ones, baby.
I'm on the red zone, and when I'm knocking on the door, I'm getting in, baby.
I got to.
I'm getting in.
I'm gonna get you 5, coach. I promise you that. I'm gonna get you 5. Hey, but man, with all that being said, man. Oh, before I get out of here, I gotta say it one more time. For the toe.
For the toe.
Exactly. On Instagram, you gotta follow For the Toe. Then you gotta go to the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast Instagram. Follow the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast Instagram. That is the only way you can win the Panda Dunks. Now, if you share this live stream tonight, you're in the running to win a special gift. I'm gonna hit you up in your DMs about it. We're gonna collaborate at the end of the show and pick out who we're gonna give this prize to tonight. So make sure you share it. You got this last little second before we get this outro to go ahead and get them shares in.
I got my hand on the button. Y'all better come on with
it. And then that's gonna be it for tonight, man. But make sure y'all get over to the Instagram. Follow For the Toe on Instagram. Read, Talk, and Listen podcast on Instagram. And we're gonna get y'all in the chance to win them Panda Dunks, man. We got the highs and the lows, man. With all that being said, this is season 4, episode 19 of the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed, my boy Killer Cam on the ones and twos. We are out.
What? I'm in this bitch turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't come close to her. If you with your gang, let me hear you say what?